the Trump accounts. Trump accounts, good idea. And interestingly enough, do one of the things, or at least attempt to do part of the things that libs have been talking about they want to do for the longest time. But considering that it's a Trump account, no, it's bad. Orange man bad. We can't have Trump doing good things that we approve of because that would be bad because orange man bad. I have no other reason. I'm a lib. But Michael Dell, you may have heard about this already today, is making a historic gift. And what's being called one of the largest private private commitments to U.S. children, billionaires Michael and Susan Dell pledged $6.25 billion on Tuesday to helping kids in the United States of America. Objectively a good thing. Thank you to the Dell family. Also, by the way, I love the fact that even the lib outlets have said they are doing this as a family, the two of them. They got married, Michael and Susan Dell, I believe in 87 or 89. Billionaire, still married, has a bunch of kids, which is freaking fantastic. I like seeing people at the upper ends of society, billionaires, have one wife, be married to her, and have kids, and do the whole American dream thing. I think that's fantastic. And it's also accurate to point out that they are a cohesive unit. It's not Michael Dell, it's Michael and Susan Dell. They are one. That's how it should work. But just to put that in perspective, few single charitable commitments in the past 25 years have exceeded $1 billion. And this is more than 6 times that. $6.25 billion. These are investments accounts. Okay, so these are going into Trump accounts, which are investment accounts created as a part of President Trump's tax and spending legislation that became law in July. They are for children born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028. The Treasury will deposit $1,000 into these accounts, which, again, is fantastic. Any American child under 18 with a Social Security number qualifies. And families can add to these accounts, which must be invested in the stock market and the index fund. One of the big things that libs say is that the means of production, you have to seize the means of production. Okay, well, what is it, like 62% of the American people are invested in the stock market. With this, it's going to increase the percentage of Americans that are invested in the stock market. If you're invested in the stock market, you therefore own stakes in the companies that operate in the United States. And if you own a stake in that company, you in part own the means of productions. That libs make this big argument. Oh, we have to, most people don't, no, most people actually do own the means of production by way of the stock market. And with Trump accounts necessitating that money be invested in the stock market, when America wins, the children of America win. But of course, libs are mad about that because it's a Trump account. And again, orange man bad, Trump bad. So this must be bad also. The Dells will add up to $250 to accounts of 25 million children who are 10 years and younger. It'll target children in zip codes where the median household income is $150,000 or less, or anybody who won't get that $1,000 seed money from the Treasury Department. The accounts won't launch until July 4th, 2026, deliberately chosen to mark the 250th anniversary of independence. You want to talk about the wealth gap or the inequality gap? This is something that will help solve that sort of thing. Again, American children being invested in the performance of the United States of America is objectively a good thing. And yet, the AP, which is where I pulled this article from, still can't help themselves but say, well, these accounts won't immediately reduce childhood poverty. Okay, so then it sucks. So then he shouldn't do it. Go ahead, Michael Dell. Keep your $6.2 billion. Don't deposit $250 into 25 million kids' account. Don't even try. Because as the AP said, well, it won't immediately reduce child poverty. All right. You can never win with these people. They also mentioned that it's in the same spending package the Trump accounts were created that also include cuts to Medicaid, food stamps, and childcare. which are all objectively good things because you don't want people to be dependent on this. You're more than what Trump is trying to do here is fascinating when it comes to the liberal mindset. What people want to consistently talk about, well, we need to give people a leg up. Okay, well, this is that. This is the American people, the kids of the United States of America getting the benefit of being invested in the stock market. And again, they hate it because it's this stupid lib mindset where you just got to hate everything that Trump does.